man. So, like, I know Monday Night Raw has been very disappointing and has been very up and down.
Yeah.
Do you think Vince McMahon is low-key behind scenes at times? Because they said, before you answer this, because apparently the rumor on the rumor mill is that he is coming back to take a smaller role, but still be there.
I mean, it could be, but why is he even going to bother? That's what I think. What I think is that it's more of the other guys around him. Because, look, you took out Vince McMahon, but you still have Bruce Pritchard. You still have Michael Hayes. You still have some of these people that have been there with Vince McMahon since day one. So they already kind of know how to run a show the Vince way. So even though you do have Triple H in charge of everything, but you still have a lot of the old Vince guys there. Because the people that didn't do anything wrong, there's no reason to actually fire them. You know, or at least right now, you're not going to just say, okay, hey, you're gone. Hey, you're gone. I'm just put my guy in. So
it just seems like it's kind of like Monday Night Raw and this past week's NXT it just seems like it's more like Vince McMahon low-key secretly took over and then just wrote the storyline because like we were talking about, like, for example, you had 2 matches of baby faces against heels, especially like a guy like Bobby Lashley that won by interference.
Yeah, especially somebody like Bobby Lashley, that he looks unbeatable right now. Look at the dude. Do you think he really? Do you really think that he needs interference?
In real life. Yeah.
Oh, he can. He can.
I mean, he had his MMA background and shit like that. So,
and he was in the army too. So he's legit. He's a wrestler for real too. So he's legit. I wouldn't mess with him.
I just think it's kind of odd that all this shit is happening. You know what I mean? It seems like WWE, like Monday Night Raw, it may be like 1 hour of like, okay, we don't know what the fuck else to do, so let's just go ahead and go with the flow. See what happens.
Let's insert Vince here. There we go.
Yeah.
From 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening, that's the Vince time.
Bro, you have like the women's section, the women's
which was terrible.
Part, which was bad. You got bad
everything.
Promos. Alexa
even
Bliss.
Bailey's. Oh.
Yeah, yo, like Alexa Bliss is looking like she doesn't belong there.
She's looking old. Like honestly, she's looking old, or that she doesn't want to be there. She looks tired. She looks beat down. Like I have no idea. She doesn't look right. You know.
And this gimmick with the fucking doll got to go. Like I thought it was gonna be over when she came back.
Now,
but then for some reason she still has it, and then for some reason she's like, you know what, Lily is gonna kill you, whatever.
Well, and now Asuka has the fucking doll because she rescued the doll, and she was posting it on social media and shit. So I don't know what's like, gonna happen with that.
I'm so lost whenever it comes to that, and it's just like, bro, why is this happening? Then I kind of feel bad for Bailey because she's kind of like thrown into this whole situation, and it's like literally, like I know you have the EST on the other side of the ring, but bro, Bailey is the fucking best person in the ring, like sorry,
by far.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like microphone wise, character wise, everything. Like, bro, come on, like it just feels like she is just like, okay, well, I gotta carry these bitches right now.
Yeah, well, I think with Bailey, one thing is that I think they put her with other people just so she can kind of like little by little get the hang of it, because she's been out for what, like a year and a half or 2 years almost. She's been out for a minute. So they probably just want to kind of bring her in little by little. Cool. But the problem is these other two are holding her back. And in turn, it's making Bianca look bad too. Because right now, nobody gives a shit about Bianca either. Right now. Just because her storyline is with these. It's all. And then you have Asuka, like I've said 50 times before, just spinning around, doing random shit, dancing around, all this other bullshit. And then you have Alexa Bliss, which literally she's wrestling like if she was 60 years old. She's just out there like she doesn't care, or she's just tired, or or sick or something. I hope she's okay, but it's just weird. Like it, and when Bailey was cutting that promo, like, oh yeah, you're not the same Alexa Bliss you were in the past, that is true because she is not acting like the old Alexa Bliss at all.
Facts.
And she used to be pretty decent in the ring. She was never Bailey. She was never Sasha. She was never Becky. But she was always halfway decent in the ring. So it's just hurting everybody. And Bailey has to get away from damage control. Like they have to split that group apart. Leave damage control, just do their own thing, and have Bailey just concentrate on the big fish in the division. Forget about about doing all these stupid little random matches and bullshit just to try to keep everybody relevant. It's just making people look bad.
Talking about, good thing you mentioned relevant and things like that. I feel like Bianca Belaire's championship status is becoming like almost as bad as Liv Morgan's, because of the fact is that she hasn't defended that title technically in a real match. Because Sonya Deville, come on, like let's be real. There was no storyline there, nothing at all. You know what I mean? Everybody was questioning why is she out here. And the same thing is like, you know what I mean? The same thing that Liv Morgan is going through. It kind of seems like it's happening to Bianca also. But the thing is, like, Bianca is like 10 times better than Liv Morgan.
Well, look at them side by side. I mean, Bianca doesn't look like somebody that needs to win something by luck. I mean,
Correct.
She's big and she's strong. Like, she's not like Liv, that's this little tiny, cute girl or whatever it is. That's not really a wrestler. Like, you would never be intimidated by her at all. But Bianca, you look at her, she's an athlete, bro. Like,
Correct.
she's not like a little. She's not gonna break. While what's her face? Liv Morgan is kind of like in your same Alexa Bliss kind of realm. So yeah. It's just dumb. And honestly, 2 words for Bianca: Big E. She's turning into Big E, the women's version of Big E.
Yeah, you're not
That's basically
wrong.
what it is.
You're not wrong, and that's sad to say because she's
great.
She's great. She has a lot of potential, especially she hasn't even peaked yet. You know what I mean? It's just what the storyline that they have her in just has peaked. Like, let's put it like that. It just sucks. Like, she just seems out of place. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad to see that because soon you're gonna get. I feel like soon you're gonna get the Roman Reigns treatment that he got years ago.
Oh, the whole thing with booing him and stuff?
Yeah, like a baby face, blah, 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 and then you're going to start booing her because of, you just have her on these shitty storylines.
Or even worse, no reaction.
True.
Which could very well happen, kind of like when Sonya Deville came out. That you could hear a pin drop. So hopefully she doesn't get the same treatment, but...
Yeah, bro, and that was bad.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all, bro. At all. But let's see. Let's see what happens.
Yo lo puedo cortar.